Hello, Joe here from Infinity of Tacoma. I have something special for you Mustang enthusiasts. We have this beautiful 2013 Boss 302 in beautiful condition inside out. Only 21,568 miles at the time of making this video. They only made 4,000 of these Boss 302s. And it is a special Mustang indeed. I'm a huge fan of Mustangs. We buy and sell lots of Mustangs here at Infinity of Tacoma. I'm one of the buyers here, and I especially like to get them with manual transmissions. I think that's the only way you can get the Boss 302, and it's a wonderful gearbox. The whole car is amazing. I just was researching a little bit, and I read a Car and Driver review of the Boss 302 when it first came out. I think 2012 was the first year. Really great article. They were gushing over it. Almost so much so you think they're almost paid by Ford. They actually said in a lot of ways they think it carried on the spirit of the original Boss 302 and surpassed it. It kind of fit in the middle between the GT Mustang that made 412 horsepower. Then you had the Shelby GT 500, which was I think 500 horsepower with a supercharger. With the Boss 302, Ford developed a special intake manifold. They also I think put different cylinder heads, different bearings inside the engine. They reinforced the engine to handle more horsepower, so output is up to, I think it was 444 horsepower with the Boss 302, and I think that's a perfect amount of power, especially for a rear-wheel drive vehicle. I've driven the GT 500s and it's almost too much power for a rear-wheel drive vehicle. It's really hard to put all that power to the ground, and I think this is a well-balanced car. I think almost 444 horsepower is almost a little bit too much for this, but it's an amazing engine. Sounds absolutely heavenly, and we have a number right there. This is number 1112, the VIN number. Nice shade of white. I love white cars. It's such an easy color to take care of, and I like the black accents and the black wheels. Contrast very nicely. Doing some research, I guess the Recaro seats were a $2,000 option, and that was packaged with a torsion limited slip differential. So this having the Recaro seats, unless the customer ordered them and had them specifically put in, I assume that it also has a torsion limited slip differential, and that was the only option you could get in the Boss 302. So it had an original MSRP with that torsion limited slip differential of about $44,000. At its internet sale price, it's a lot of car for your money, and something that's very rare as far as Mustangs go. You probably won't see too many. If you happen to be an out-of-state customer, we sell cars out-of-state on a regular basis. We deal with a lot of unique vehicles like this, so we're shipping cars all over the country. The process is easier than you might think. Give us a call for a shipping quote. Love that burble of the exhaust. Let me rev it a little bit just so you can hear some of that V8 music. This engine sounds amazing. To me, it almost sounds like a Z06. That has some truly wonderful sounds. I took this Mustang for a spinner on the block, and it is a lot of fun to drive. I've driven regular GT Mustangs, and this feels a lot tighter. Ford gives it larger anti-roll bars, different shocks. They obviously make a number of revisions to the suspension and chassis to handle that extra horsepower. It also has Brembo brakes. It feels a lot different than a regular GT Mustang. It feels a lot tighter. It's almost like a completely different vehicle, even though it looks the same. So if you're in the market for a Mustang, specifically a Boss 302, this one's not one to pass up. It's a beautiful example, and I think you'll absolutely love it.